So in this video, we are going to learn how to send WhatsApp message to Calendly Invitee via MSG24x7. So if you're using Calendly to get appointment bookings from your user, this automation is going to help you a lot. So in this automation, whenever a new invitee will be created in Calendly, whenever a user is going to book an appointment with you on Calendly, automatically using MSG24x7, we are going to send them a WhatsApp message as a confirmation that the appointment is successfully scheduled with all the other details. Now, if you want to know how you can set up this kind of automation, for that, you just have to come with me to my screen.
So as you can see, here we are on Pabbly Connect's dashboard. Now to reach this dashboard, you will get a free sign-up link of Pabbly Connect in the description box below. By clicking on that link, you can create your free Pabbly Connect account in just 2 minutes. After reaching to this dashboard, just click on Create Workflow and give this workflow a name. Let's say I want to name our workflow as Calendly to MSG24x7. And then just select the folder of your Pabbly Connect account in which you want to create this workflow. Let's say I want to create the workflow in this home folder and then click on Create. After clicking on Create, here you can see a workflow will open in front of us. And in this workflow, you can see 2 different windows. First one is the trigger window and second one is the action window. So triggers and actions are basically those 2 concepts, those 2 principles on which this whole automation works on, where the trigger says when this happens and the action says do this. So let's start with our trigger window. Now the idea here is, first we have to connect our Calendly account with Pabbly Connect in the trigger window, so that every time a user is going to register or book an appointment with us, whenever a new invitee will be created in our Calendly account, automatically the details of that appointment booking and that new invitee will be received inside Pabbly Connect. And this automation workflow will trigger, it will start. After that, using this Pabbly Connect automation, we are going to send these details to MSG24x7. And using MSG24x7, we are going to send a WhatsApp message as a confirmation with all the appointment details to the same invitee on their number, which they have entered while making the booking. So let's see how it is done. Starting from a trigger window, here in Choose Apps, search for Calendly. Just select it. After selecting Calendly, in Trigger Event from this drop-down, select New Invitee Created. Now, if you have a user-based account in Calendly, select Invitee Created User. Or if you have an organization account in Calendly, select Invitee Created Organization. I have a user account, so I have selected User over here. Then after that, just click on Connect and select Add New Connection. Now here we have to connect our Calendly account with Pabbly Connect. And to make this connection, just click on this Connect with Calendly button. Now because I have already logged into my Calendly account in my browser, Pabbly Connect will detect the same account and make the connection over here. And after making this connection, here you can see the organization URL of my Calendly account and also the user of my Calendly account as well. This is the username of my Calendly account over here. So here guys, after connecting our account, what we have to do, we just have to click on this Save and Send Test Request button. After clicking on Save and Send Test Request, here you can see it has now changed to Waiting for Response. This means Pabbly Connect is waiting to get some response, some details of a new invitee being created in our Calendly account. So let's do it. We will go to our Calendly account and this is an event which I have created, which is named as Automation Consultation. I want that whenever an invitee is created for this event in my Calendly account, the details of that new invitee should be received inside Pabbly Connect so we can trigger this automation workflow. So what we are going to do, I will just copy the link of this event and paste it in a new tab. And here I'm just going to make a test booking, a dummy booking. I'm going to schedule a dummy appointment over here. Let's say I'm going to schedule an appointment for 29th of December and the time is, for example, 11 AM. Just click on Next and here at this page, I'm going to enter the details over here. Let's say the name of the person who is making the booking, who is making the appointment is Demo User. This is the email address and then this is the dummy mobile number. After entering their mobile number, here is the last question which is asking us, which says, please share anything that will help prepare for our meeting. So let's say I want to enter as we are setting up this automation. You can basically write anything over here. Just ensure that whatever phone number the user is going to enter while making the booking, on the same number we will be sending the WhatsApp message as confirmation. After entering these details, just click on Schedule Event. Now, when we click on Schedule Event, here you can see just now we have received a new appointment booking on our Calendly page. By entering the details of a demo user, we have basically scheduled an appointment. And because we have connected our Calendly account with Pabbly Connect, we will see in our Pabbly Connect workflow, in this trigger window, we have basically received the response. And in this response, you will see all the details of this exact same appointment booking of this new invitee which is created. So here you can see the date and time, that at what date and time this appointment was booked. Here you can see the same email address of the user which we have just now entered while making the booking. Then you can see the first name of the person, first name of the user, that is demo. You can see the last name. You can see the full name of the user as well. We will scroll down further and here you can see the answer which we have entered. We are setting up this automation. Then after that, we will scroll down further and we will see some other details. Like here you can see the time zone, that in which time zone the user has booked an appointment. Then after that, we will scroll down and here you can see the end time. So the duration of this meeting is 30 minutes. So we will be receiving a time after 30 minutes of the selected start time. So the start time of this meeting was 11 a.m. and end time was 11:30 a.m. on 29th of December. So here you can see the time as well, end time. But because the time which we are receiving in Pabbly Connect is according to UTC time zone, that's why here you can see the same date, but the time it is showing is 6 a.m. because we are receiving this time according to UTC time zone. And we have booked the appointment according to the Indian Standard Time Zone, according to Asia Kolkata time zone, which we have received over here. So in the next step, we are going to change the time zone as well. But we will see this in a couple of minutes. But after end time, we will scroll down further. Here you can see the email address of our Calendly account. Then we will scroll down. You can see the mobile number which we have entered while making the booking. And after that, here you can see the name of the event for which we have received this booking. We have the start time as well, that at what date and time this appointment, this meeting is going to get started. So it is going to start at 29th of December and time it is showing us is as 5:30 a.m. So because we have received the response in UTC time zone, it is showing 5:30 a.m. And then here you can see some other details related to that. Like once again, we have the name, email, and all the other details. So in this way, we have successfully completed the step 1 of setting up this automation, where we have connected our Calendly account with Pabbly Connect so that whenever a new invite is created, a new appointment or meeting is scheduled on our Calendly booking page, automatically the details of this newly created invitee will be received inside Pabbly Connect and this automation workflow will trigger. Now, after that, what we want to do, we want to send the WhatsApp message as the confirmation to the same user. Now, before sending the WhatsApp message, what we are going to do, we are going to change the time zone of this start time. Like in the WhatsApp message, I want to mention the start date and time, that at what date and time this appointment, this meeting is going to get started. So I want to send or add those details in the WhatsApp message as well. But because we have received this response in UTC time zone, we can't send this data as it is. We have to change the time zone of the start date time. And to do this, we will be using a feature, a module of Pabbly Connect named as Date Time Formatter. So we will just scroll down, come to this action window, and here in Choose App, we are going to search for Date Time Formatter. After selecting Date Time Formatter, in action event from this drop-down, select Format Date with Time Zone. Then just click on Connect. After clicking on Connect, the first thing it asks us is the date. That what is the response of date whose format and time zone we want to change. So we want to change the format and time zone of the date of the start date time which we have received from Calendly in the trigger step. So what we have to do, we have to basically map this response of resource start time. We have to basically map this response in this date time formatter step in this date field. And the process of mapping is very simple. Simply click on this field and here in this drop down, you can see a list of all the responses of a new invitee being created which we have received from Calendly. So all the responses of trigger step can be seen over here. And out of all of these responses, we are going to select this response of resource start time because we want to change the format and the time zone of this particular response. Then it is asking us from format, that in which date and time format this response, this date and time is present right now. And in this drop down, you can see a list of different date and time formats. Out of all of this, the format in which this date and time is present right now is this particular format of year, month, date, then we have T, then we have hours, minutes and seconds, and we have the milliseconds as well. So we have to select this format in from format. Then in to format, we have to select the format that in which particular format we want this date and time to be. So this is a pretty complex format of year, month, date. There is not a day-to-day format which we use. So in to format, you can select any format of your choice. Let's say I'm selecting this format of day, month, year, hours, minutes and seconds. This is a pretty simple format of date and time which we use in our day-to-day life. So the format, the date and time will be changed to this particular format. Then it is asking us from time zone, that according to which time zone we have received this response of date and time. So we have received the response of this date and time according to UTC time zone. So we are going to search for UTC and select UTC over here. And in to time zone, because I'm in India, and in India we follow the Asia Kolkata time zone. And also in the trigger response which we have received from Calendly, in this response as well, we have received the time zone over here. As you can see, Asia, Calcutta. So we are going to basically map the same response of time zone over here as well. And to map the time zone, here in front of to time zone, we will just turn on this mapping button and clear the default response. And after that, we will just select the response of time zone and map it. After mapping the to time zone from Calendly responses, just click on Save and Send Test Request. After clicking on Save and Send Test Request, here you can see we have received the exact same start date and time of the meeting of the appointment, but this time the format and the time zone is different. We have received this date and time according to Asia Kolkata time zone, and also the format is changed into day, month, year, hours, minutes and seconds, the same two format which we have selected. So this is the exact same date and time which was shown on the booking page as well, that is 11 AM on 29th of December 2023. So in this way, we have successfully changed the format and time zone of the start date of the meeting as well. Now after this, let's send the WhatsApp message. And to send WhatsApp messages, in this video, we will be using MSG24x7. So just click on this plus button of Add Actions tab, and after clicking on it, here in Choose App, search for MSG24x7 Official WhatsApp. After selecting MSG24x7, in action event from the drop down, select Send Template Message, Send WhatsApp Template Message. Then just click on Connect and select Add New Connection. Now here we have to connect our MSG24x7 account with Pabbly Connect. And to make this connection, we have to enter the API key of our MSG24x7 account. Now you must be thinking how you can get this API key. So to get it, just go to your MSG24x7 account and from the left sidebar, go to Manage. After coming to the Manage section, go to API key, and here you can see the API key for your account. Just copy this API key from here and then paste it over here. And after pasting the API key, just click on Save. And we will see our MSG24x7 account will get connected with Pabbly Connect. After making this connection, the first thing it asks us is the campaign name. So here to send WhatsApp messages using MSG24x7, first we have to create a campaign in our MSG24x7 account. Now before creating a campaign, we have to know what is a template message, because to create a campaign, we have to select a template message, a WhatsApp message template which we are going to send. So we will just go to this Manage section, and here we'll go to Template Messages. And here you can see a list of all the WhatsApp message templates which I have created in my MSG24x7 account. Now here to send a WhatsApp message to someone using MSG24x7, first we have to create a template of the WhatsApp message which we want to send in MSG24x7. You can start creating the template by clicking on this new button. And after creating the template, we have to basically get that template approved from Meta. And once the template is approved, we can basically use that particular template to add it into a campaign, and we can send that WhatsApp message to a user. The template which we are going to use in this video is this particular template named as Appointment Details. Now here you can see this is the kind of WhatsApp message I want to send to my users. And everything which you see in this square bracket is a dynamic text. Like after hello, I wanted to mention the first name of the person who has booked the appointment, to whom we are sending the WhatsApp message. So we have to basically keep this text after hello as a dynamic text, as a variable. So that's why we have basically created a template in such a way that we have added a variable after hello. And after that, your appointment for, and we have the name of the event for which the user has booked the appointment. So it is also a variable because it is most likely possible that in your Calendly account, you might have created multiple events over here. And for which particular event you are sending WhatsApp message, you can specify that as well. So we have another variable. Then again in this template message, we are sending some other details. We are sending the full name of the user, their email, their mobile number, and also the start date and time of the appointment. So in this way, I want to send these details as a WhatsApp message for appointment confirmation. That's why I've created this particular template. If you want, you can basically create any other template of your choice and you can add any details of the appointment in your template message as per your choice. Now, after creating this template and getting it approved, we have to create a campaign in our MSG24x7 account. To create a campaign, just go to this campaign section and click on this launch button. Then after that, in select campaign type, select API campaign and then give this campaign a name. For example, I would like to name my campaign as Calendly. You can basically give any name of your choice. After giving the name to your campaign, just select the template. And here in this dropdown, you can see a list of all the templates which I have created in my MSG24x7 account. You can see all of these templates over here. Out of all of this, we are going to send the messages using this template named as appointment_details. So I'm going to select this particular template for the campaign. And you can see the same template is selected. And then click on set live. Now when we click on set live, here you can see this new campaign is created, and using this campaign, we will be sending the WhatsApp messages to our users. And here in our Pabbly Connect workflow, it is asking us for the campaign name. So we have to enter the name of the exact same campaign which we have selected, which we have created using our template. So name of our campaign was Calendly. So we are going to enter the same campaign name over here. There, that is Calendly. After entering the campaign name, it is asking us for the mobile number. That what is the mobile number of the user, of the person to whom we are sending the WhatsApp message. So we have received the mobile number of the user from Calendly responses. By making the booking, the user has entered their mobile number. So we will just click here, and from the drop down, by using the process of mapping, we are going to map the response of mobile number from Calendly responses. So under Calendly responses, we will just search for the mobile number, select this response of mobile number, and it will be mapped. So whatever mobile number the user is going to enter while making the booking, on the same number, we will be sending the WhatsApp message. Then after that, what we are going to do, we will just scroll down, and here in the next field, it is asking us for the username. That what is the name of this person to whom we are sending the WhatsApp message. So we have received the response of the name of the person as well. We have the response of full name. So we will select the response of full name and map it. Then it is asking us source and tags. Now, if you want, you can basically enter these details, but both of these fields are not mandatory, are not required. So if you want, you can ignore these as well. Let's say in source, I want to enter a source as Calendly. So I'm entering the source as Calendly. But right now, I don't want to add any tag to this WhatsApp message which we are sending. So if you want, you can ignore these two fields as well. Then it is asking us for the template parameter. And this is very important. Now, while creating a template message, we have added some dynamic fields. We have added some parameters over here in this template. As you can see, we have the parameter 1 after hello, where we wanted to mention the first name of the person. In parameter 2, we want to enter the name of the event. In 3, we are going to enter full name. In parameter 4, we will be entering the email address of the user, which they have entered while sending the WhatsApp message. In parameter 5, we are going to enter their mobile number. And in parameter 6, we will be entering their appointment date and time as well. So these were the parameters which we have created in our template. Now, what is the text? What is the data we want to mention in place of these parameters in the WhatsApp message? We have to enter those parameters over here. Like, we have to basically enter this parameter in the same sequence which we have created. So the first thing which we are going to enter is the value of parameter 1. Now, in place of parameter 1, we wanted to mention the first name. So what we are going to do, from Calendly responses, we are going to map the response of first name, and that is it. After this, to enter the value of parameter 2, we are going to add a comma. And after comma, whatever text, whatever data we are going to enter, that will be considered as the value of parameter 2. Now here in parameter 2, we wanted to mention the name of the event over here. So from this drop down, we are going to search for the response of name of the event, that is automation consultation. This is it. Just select this response and it will be mapped. Then after that, in place of parameter 3, we wanted to mention the full name. So we have added a comma and then we are going to map the response of full name. Let's add another comma. Then after that, in parameter 4, we are going to map the email address. So we will just search for the email address of the user and map it. Then add a comma. In parameter 5, we wanted to mention the phone number. So we will just search for the phone number +91. Just select the response and map it. And in place of parameter 6, we wanted to mention the start date and time. So using datetime formatter, we have basically received the response of date and time. So what we are going to do from datetime formatter responses, we are going to send this response of formatted date and time according to the user's time zone over here. So in this way, whatever parameters you create according to your choice, just mention the values or the text which you want to enter in place of those parameters in this field by separating them using the comma. After template parameter, it is asking us for the media URL and file name. So while sending the WhatsApp message while creating the template, you also have an option to send some kind of images, videos or documents with this WhatsApp message. So what you can do, you can enter the URL, the link of those image, video or document over here and give that file a name and send those files as a WhatsApp message as well. Right now in this video, using this particular template message, we are not sending any kind of document, any kind of media. That's why we can ignore these two fields. Also, in this template message, if you want, you can add call to action buttons as well. If you're adding the call to action buttons, here you can just enter the name of those buttons and then basically enter the value of those buttons as well. But right now in this template, we have not added any call to action buttons as well. So you can ignore these two fields for now as well. And then just click on save and send test request. Now when we click on save and send test request, here you can see we have received some response. And this response seems to be a positive response to us. This response shows that a WhatsApp message is been sent to the same mobile number which the user has entered while making the appointment booking. So let's check it. We will go to our WhatsApp account and yes, here you can see on the WhatsApp account of the user, a WhatsApp message is sent which says hello demo. Means after hello, we have the first name of the person who has booked the appointment. Your appointment for automation consultation has been successfully scheduled. Here is the detail of the appointment. And we have the same details of the appointment which we have entered while making the appointment booking. This means the automation workflow which we have created in this video, this automation is working perfectly fine. And using this automation, whenever a new invitee will be created in our Calendly account, automatically a WhatsApp message will be sent to the same numbers, same invitee's number. Now after setting up this automation, let's test this automation workflow once. We are going to basically make another appointment booking over here. I will just copy this link, paste it in a new tab, and this time we are going to enter the details of a new user. Let's say I want to select the appointment for 29th of December, but at 3 p.m. Then after that, let's enter the details of the person. Like say the name of the person is test user. This is the email address and this is the mobile number. Then we are going to add a description as we are testing. And then let's click on schedule event. As we click on schedule event, just now a user has basically booked an appointment with us. And as the appointment is booked, instantly within few seconds, a WhatsApp message is sent to the same user's mobile number. And here you can see we have basically name of the person in the WhatsApp message, hello test. And then here you can see the same name of the event for which they have entered or booked the appointment. We have the full name of the person. We have the email address which we have just now entered. We have the mobile number which the user has entered. So basically we have entered the same mobile number in both the events for both the bookings. That's why the WhatsApp message is sent to the same person. And also you can see the date and time, that is 29th of December at 3 p.m. at which this appointment is going to get started. So we have basically tested this automation in real time and this automation is working perfectly fine. So not just these applications, you can connect plenty of other applications with Pabbly Connect. And let me tell you one more important thing. You will find the clone link of this exact same workflow in the description box below. By clicking on that link, if you want, you can clone this exact same workflow into your own Pabbly Connect account and use this automation workflow for free. Also, let me tell you, Pabbly Connect offers you a free plan. And in this plan, you will get some free tasks every month into your own Pabbly Connect account. So if you want to try and test this automation, you can do it for absolutely free.
If you have any kind of doubts or queries, you can post them on forum.pabbly.com. So if this video was helpful to you, you can obviously like this video, comment down your suggestions, and don't forget to share it with others. So guys, that's it for today's video. Thank you. Have a great day.